A day that was meant to be one of the happiest day in the life of Clara turned to be the saddest day of her life, all because of best friend. Welcome to another episode of When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare. Guys, things happen. And today's episode is one that you cannot afford to miss. See, after watching today's episode, you are going to unfriend some people in your life because they are actually behind everything you are going through. Stay tuned as I take you through everything. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let me take you through step by step and let's have a critical review on everything that happened in today's episode. So people, today's episode, guys, I don't even know where to start. What's her name? Debbie, the best friend of Clara. While Clara was busy in her restaurant taking care of, you know that she tried pushing Clara to go and drag Hanks, but Clara didn't give in to it. Do you know what this lady did? She sneakily went and picked Clara's phone, telling Hanks that, please, Hanks, come immediately. I'm sick and I need somebody to take me to hospital immediately. Immediately, Hanks opened his phone and saw that message. He stood up and started preparing to come and take Clara to hospital. On his way out, his secretary entered and was telling him that, boss, we have a meeting, and he said, cancel every meeting. I have something important to attend. And this guy started going to the restaurant to go with the intention that Clara was sick. Debbie did not stop. Debbie also picked her own phone and called Clara's husband, Mr. Joe, telling him that you need to be here immediately. I know that I told you not to come, but you need to come. I think that Hans is about to propose to your wife. And Joe was like, is he mad? How can he propose? That Clara is a married woman. I know that Clara can do a lot of things, but I never thought that Clara can do such a thing. And what's her name? Debbie said, Clara at this moment can do a lot of things. You just need to come immediately and stop it. Guys, Joe stood up immediately. Meanwhile, Joe's friend was also in Joe's friend, getting ready to go for the opening. Immediately, Joe enters where the friend was sitting. The friend was telling him that it's time to go. Let me start going for the opening. And Joe told the friend, Debbie just called me now and told me that Hanks is about coming to the restaurant and he's coming to propose to my wife. And the friend said the same thing. Is he mad? And Joe said, I don't know. This is exactly what Debbie told me. And he said, I don't even know what to do, whether to go there or not to go there. And the friend said, you need to go there, at least to be sure if what Debbie told you, it is true. And if it's true, you need to go there and look at your wife face to face. And let's see if she will choose Hanks over you. You need to go. At first, he didn't want to go, but the friend pushed him. I said, get up, get up, get up. Let's go and see for ourselves. And they stood up and started going. Guys, what's her name? Clara was busy. This girl didn't know what was happening. Busy working in her restaurant, serving people's food, when Hanks immediately entered. And Hanks was surprised, like, in his heart, he didn't say it loud. Like, I thought you were sick. And both of them were looking at each other and they hugged. And as they were hugging, that was the exact time the husband and the friend came in. Guys, Clara was hugging Hanks. They were holding each other when Mr. Joe came in. And Mr. Joe was like, what? And Hanks said, I'm sorry. And Debbie tried to, talk to the husband, but the husband immediately left. Immediately on his way going out, the wife rushed. He was with his friend, rushed to say, Joe, wait, let me explain to you. It's not what you think. And Joe slapped the wife. And the friend said, how dare you? You don't have any right. How dare you raise your hand on your wife? You don't have any right. And he told his friend, can't you see? Didn't you see how my wife was frolicking with another man out there, frolicking with Hanks? And the friend told him, the only thing I saw was a mere hug. There was nothing too serious about what happened in there. The wife asked the husband, Joe, you slapped me. And Joe said, I'm going to slap. He was even about slapping when Hanks appeared and said, don't you dare. Are you mad? Is this how you go about slapping your wife in public? And Joe said, when you were busy doing indecent thing with my wife, you didn't think about it. And Hanks said, if you don't ever try it again, don't treat her. I won't watch you treat her like a trash. As both of them were still exchanging words, the daughter came in and was like, Dad, please take it easy. People are watching. We're in public place. And the father turned and said, who is this one? Who cares what people say? Who cares if we are in the public? I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I blame your mother who is raising you like a prostitute like she is. And the mother said, Joe, watch what you say. She's your daughter. And Joe said, yes, I know she's my daughter, but you are raising her to be a prostitute just like you. Anything you touch your hand is dead. There is nothing good about you. And Clara got angry and tried now starting a fight with the husband. Don't try it. You have done enough. As they were about, dragging each other, Hank stepped in and Hanks and Joe started fighting. But finally, they were able to separate them. The friend of Joe took Joe and while Clara dragged Hanks. And when they went to a corner, Clara was asking Hanks, why have both of you decided to rule today for me? Today was supposed to be a very beautiful day, but because of your fight, look at what you people are doing to my business. And Hanks was like, but I was worried. And Clara said, worried about what? And Hank said, you sent me a message telling me that you are in the hospital, that you are sick, that you need me to come and take you to hospital. And Clara said, I didn't send you any message. And Hank said, you did. That was when Hank now brought the phone. And Clara was like, I didn't send you this message. Hank said, then if you didn't, who did? And guys, they were just looking at each other. At this point, they don't even know. Clara is just clueless of who is dealing with her. Clara, the person that is dealing with you, is just standing beside you. After that, Joe and the friend was, talking, and the friend was telling Joe, yes, I know what your wife did was bad, but the way you slapped her was so bad. Is this how you treat your wife? What I just saw was a mere hug. You don't have any right. And you even started, what's his name? Joe was like, even the Hanks had the audacity to come and fight me. And then the friend said, no, he didn't fight you. He was trying to fight for your wife because nobody will stand and watch you treat your wife the way you were treating her and do nothing. One thing you should know is that today, Hanks stood for your wife. The next time I might be the one to stand. Are you crazy? What is wrong with you? And Joe said, at this point, I think this marriage is over. I'm ending this marriage. And the friend said, marriage comes with a lot of challenges, a lot that you need to be prepared. If you are not prepared, don't get into marriage. But if you are prepared, you face the challenges. So if you feel you want to end this marriage for your own sanity, end it. Joe said, I'm ending it. I'm no longer interested again, guys. That was how that day was just a mess, a sad day, a day that Clara has always looked for and planned for. So after that, Clara's daughter Benny was, packing things. I think it was already evening when this small devil Debbie came to her and was like, why are you here when your mother is out there doing rubbish? Why won't you go and stop your mother? And the girl trusts her. She warned her and said, don't try it. Don't say anything. There is nothing wrong that my mother is doing. And she said, your mother that was busy hugging another man when your father walked in, the girl said, even if my mother needs a moral advice, not you, because you are not worth it. And Debbie was like, how dare you talk to me? This and that. And the girl said, any friend that can speak ill about the friend at the back of her friend is not worthy to be a good friend. So you are not a good friend. And you should know that I'm a very outspoken person. I say my mind. And I'm telling you today that you are not a good friend. So step away and let me do what I'm doing. And the girl, almost pushed Debbie and walked away. And Debbie said, I'm just starting. By the time I finish with you and your mother, I will make sure that this marriage is over. I will use Hanks. This is the plans of Debbie. She wants to use Hanks to separate Clara from her marriage. Then after that, she will enter Hanks and try and separate Hanks from Clara so that Clara will be homeless, will be on her own suffering, and then she has achieved her aim. Guys, this video is teaching us a lot of things, because sometimes the people that are dealing with you, you are looking at your village people, they are actually that person you eat, you drink, you smile with. Sometimes when things are going wrong in your life, sit down and take a look. When did this thing happen? Who am I sharing my information? Sit down and think about it, because at this point, Clara is not even aware who is dealing with her, who sent that message, who is dealing with her. Please share your thoughts in the comment section, because finally a day that was meant to be a happy day in the life of Clara turned to be a very sad day, and I don't know how I feel. Share your thoughts in the comment section, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. For now, bye.